Now here's the thing, sometimes the most surprising truths are hiding in plain sight, quietly waiting for us to notice. We often assume that making a living or even building real wealth requires something dramatic, some grand invention, a stroke of luck, or a relentless grind in a high-powered job. But what if the real secret is much simpler and much closer to home? You might think making money requires complex technology or oil drilling. Maybe you picture vast server farms or people in suits trading stocks at lightning speed. The world is full of stories about tech billionaires and oil tycoons, and it's easy to believe that's the only way to get ahead. But here's the twist. Some people are quietly earning more than top athletes or CEOs, simply by inviting others into their digital shed every month. These aren't massive corporations or global brands. They're individuals just like you who have found a way to turn their passion into a thriving community. They charge a small fee to share their passion, be it clock restoration, sourdough baking, or knitting. It could be anything: woodworking, painting, gardening, or even sharing tips on how to organize your home. The beauty is in the variety, and the magic is in the connection. These clubs are making millions. It sounds unbelievable, but it's true. People are building entire businesses around their hobbies, and the numbers are staggering. What started as a side project in a spare room can grow into a source of real financial freedom. The concept is simple, often overlooked. It's not about chasing the next big thing or inventing something no one's ever seen before. It's about opening a door, sometimes literally, sometimes figuratively, and inviting others to join you in something you love. We chase the next big thing, forgetting the power of consistency. In a world obsessed with instant results and viral fame, we overlook the steady, reliable approach. We scroll endlessly, searching for shortcuts, when the real answer is right in front of us. Show up, share what you know, and keep going. A membership site is a slow, steady burn, like a well-tended hearth. It's not a flash in the pan, but a gentle, reliable source of warmth and light. Over time, that steady glow can become something truly powerful, a community that supports you and each other. You can build a career from something you love in your spare time. Imagine coming home after a long day, spending an hour or two on your favorite hobby, and knowing that it's not just a pastime, it's a growing business, a source of pride, and a way to connect with others who share your enthusiasm. Imagine 1,000 people paying you £10 a month. That's not a fantasy, it's a real achievable goal for many. With the right approach, your audience doesn't have to be massive. It just needs to be engaged, loyal, and excited to learn from you. That's £10,000 monthly, £120,000 annually. For many, that's life-changing money. It can mean freedom from a stressful job, the ability to travel, or simply more time to spend with family and friends. It's not a high-pressure job. It's sharing your knowledge. You don't have to be a world-class expert, just someone willing to help others learn and grow. The best communities are built on generosity, encouragement, and a genuine desire to see others succeed. The subscription economy has changed the game. We're used to paying monthly for music, movies, and even coffee. Now people are subscribing to knowledge, skills, and experiences directly from creators they trust. It's about building relationships and providing continuous value. When people feel connected, they stick around. They become more than customers. They become members, supporters, and friends. You need passion, know-how, and patience. It's not always easy, and there will be challenges along the way. But if you're willing to put in the effort, the rewards can be extraordinary. It's the ultimate cottage industry for the 21st century. No longer limited by geography, anyone with an internet connection can build a thriving business from their living room, garden shed, or kitchen table. If you're enthusiastic, others are too, looking for someone to lead. People crave connection and guidance, and your unique perspective could be exactly what they're searching for. That's the secret of the subscription model. It's not about being the loudest or the biggest. It's about opening your door, welcoming others in, and building something meaningful, one member at a time. Meet Amelia. She's not a CEO, a tech wizard, or a social media influencer. She's a former accountant who traded spreadsheets for skeins of yarn and boardrooms for the comfort of her living room. Amelia's passion for knitting started as a quiet hobby, a way to unwind after long days at work. But over the years it grew into something much bigger, a creative outlet, a source of joy, and eventually a dream she couldn't ignore. Her house became a vibrant tapestry of color and texture, with every corner filled with yarn, half-finished scarves, and intricate patterns pinned to corkboards. For Amelia, knitting was more than a pastime. It was her escape, her art, and her way of bringing warmth into the world, one stitch at a time. As she began sharing photos of her creations online, something unexpected happened. People from all over the world started reaching out, asking for advice, tips, and even custom patterns. Amelia realized that her expertise was in demand and that her love for knitting could connect her to a much larger community. She started to wonder, what if she could turn her passion into something more? What if people would actually pay for her tutorials, her patterns, and her guidance? The idea was both thrilling and daunting. Amelia envisioned a cozy digital space, a welcoming corner of the internet where knitters of all levels could gather, learn, and share. She wanted to create a place that felt like home, filled with encouragement, inspiration, and the gentle click of needles. She dreamed of building a community bound not just by yarn but by the joy of creating together, a place where beginners could find support, experts could share wisdom, and everyone could celebrate their progress, no matter how small. She called her vision the Woolly Hub, a virtual school, a library of patterns, and a village hall for knitters everywhere. It would be a place to learn, to teach, and to belong. The Woolly Hub offered more than just patterns. There were video lessons for every skill level, a lively forum for sharing tips and stories, and even a monthly yarn box subscription that brought new colors and textures right to your door. Amelia wasn't just selling content, she was crafting an experience. Each box, each lesson, each online chat was designed to make knitters feel seen, supported, and inspired. Membership meant joining the best knitting club you could imagine. One built one stitch, one story, and one friendship at a time. It was a grand project, and yes, a bit terrifying. But Amelia was determined to turn her love of knitting into something lasting. A community where everyone could find their place and where every ball of yarn held the promise of something beautiful. Turning an idea into reality is rarely a smooth, straightforward journey. For many creators, the path from inspiration to execution is filled with unexpected twists, setbacks, and moments of self-doubt. The process is often filled with challenges that can feel insurmountable, especially when the tools at hand seem foreign or uncooperative. Amelia, for example, was a passionate knitter, not a programmer. She loved the tactile comfort of yarn and needles, but the digital world felt like a maze. Website builders, payment gateways, and endless digital forms were overwhelming. Each new platform promised simplicity, but instead, she found herself lost in a sea of jargon and technical hurdles. She made false starts with platforms that didn't fit her needs, wasting hours trying to force her creative vision into rigid templates that stifled her ideas. At times, despair loomed large. Amelia wondered if she was cut out for this digital leap, but then she realized that perfection was holding her back more than any technical obstacle. She decided to adopt a good-enough-for-now approach, letting go of the need for everything to be flawless. This mindset shift allowed her to move forward, even if her first attempts weren't perfect. Eventually, she found a user-friendly platform that covered the basics. It wasn't fancy, but it worked, and that was enough to get started. Perfection is the enemy of progress, she reminded herself. But even with the technical side sorted, confidence was another hurdle to overcome. The fear of putting her work out into the world was real, so she started small, offering just a single knitting tutorial. It was a modest beginning, but it was a start. To her delight, positive feedback began to trickle in. Comments from fellow knitters and learners validated her skills and encouraged her to keep going. That encouragement was the evidence she needed to move forward, reminding her that progress is built on small wins, not perfect beginnings. Amelia focused on building a strong community. The Woolly Hub needed to feel like a club, not just a transaction. She created a private forum for members, personally greeted new members, fostering connection. Weekly show-and-tell threads encouraged sharing. Live knit and natter sessions became the community's heart. Members became real people, forming friendships, empowered active members as hub helpers. The community became theirs, not just Amelia's project. Passionate advocates emerged, ensuring long-term success. Designing the subscription model required thought. Amelia offered a tiered system, 2 membership levels. The Woolly Wanderer tier provided access to tutorials and community. The Artisan's Box tier included a monthly yarn box. The physical box created excitement and loyalty. The digital tier was low-cost, scalable. The physical tier commanded a higher price. Monthly unboxings generated buzz and encouraged upgrades, a simple, effective system. Retaining members is key to success. Amelia focused on continuous value and connection. A steady stream of new content kept members engaged. Surprise bonuses and personal touches made members feel valued. She listened to feedback, adapting to members' needs. Members felt heard and invested in the Woolly Hub. They weren't just customers, they were partners. Leaving felt like saying goodbye to friends. Consistent value and connection made it hard to leave. Amelia built a loyal community, and that's a powerful thing. Awful. Success came in many forms for Amelia. Financially, she surpassed her accounting job, but personal successes meant more. Members found solace and friendship in the community. A magazine feature brought external validation. The Woolly Hub became a recognized leader. The first Woolly Hub retreat was a triumph. Members met in person. Friendships blossomed. The digital community became a real-life family. It was all working gloriously. Amelia's approach is human-centric. She focused on people, not just business mechanics. Her digital plus physical model was unique. Receiving a physical package created a powerful connection. She was a relatable guide, not a distant guru. Authenticity made her trustworthy. Members saw her as one of them. She sold a feeling, not just a product. The emotional outcome was her focus. That's why her digital shed is a beloved home. Amelia's story shows passion can become something special. You don't need to be a tech genius or have a big budget. Care about your subject and community. Build a community first, business second. Find your passion, build a welcoming place. Start small, be patient, be helpful. The internet offers tools to create communities. Turn personal passion into shared joy. It's a proper adventure waiting to be started. Join the club for more inspiring stories.